PCOS girlies have to go gluten and dairy free? This video is for people who have watched or created a video saying that women with PCOS do not have to go gluten and dairy free in order to manage their symptoms. This study from PCOS.weightloss on Instagram is from a dietitian who also has PCOS. And there's a link to the study below that shows if you consume gluten, you're creating something called leaky gut, which makes you feel more bloated. If you eat gluten, there is a possibility that your thyroid will attack itself. This is especially concerning if you have celiac disease, a gluten sensitivity, or hypothyroidism. And if you have PCOS, you want to avoid things that will make you more inflammatory, like a thyroid issue that could slow down your metabolism. If you're wondering why women with PCOS do well with semaglutide, Ozempic, and those type of GLP-1 medications, it's because it helps with insulin resistance. What also helps with insulin resistance type PCOS is taking all your dairy foods that you love and finding substitute versions of those that are dairy-free or vegan versions of the same exact foods. Dairy contains an insulin growth-like factor, which makes you feel more puffy and bloated. Dairy contains a protein called casein, which can trigger inflammation and insulin resistance. Insulin is important for PCOS weight loss and ovulation signaling, and high insulin levels can lead to high testosterone in the ovaries, which can cause missed periods and affect ovulation. The question is, do you have to go gluten and dairy free in order to manage your PCOS symptoms? The answer is maybe. Try going gluten and dairy free for 30 days and truly go gluten and dairy free for 30 days while making sure that you're tracking your calories to either maintain or lose weight depending on what your personal goals are. That's the only way you can figure out if that will work for you. Taking my word for it or somebody else's word for it who says you don't have to go gluten and dairy free in order to manage your symptoms isn't going to be helpful for you unless you investigate your own health yourself. Doctors are not informed about PCOS like we want them to be, and nutritionists and registered dietitians do the best they can to support us, but you are the only person who can investigate your own health yourself to see if that's something you can do. But if you are going to do it, make sure that you are truly doing it and looking at all the ingredients to make sure that every single thing you're eating does not have gluten or dairy in it. I was not 100% gluten and dairy free. I was about 80% gluten and dairy free, and I still lost 35 pounds and was able to regulate my cycle and conceive my child. Now I'm about 90% gluten free, and I've lost 60 pounds since then, making it 100 pounds total, and most of my symptoms have been reversed. So it was helpful for me. Only you can decide if it's helpful for you.